So, let's get this rolling here. Marvel Puzzle Quest with me, P.I. McLeod. I've got just one little thing to do. Well, really not one. It's one thing 3 times, and honestly, it's not really that little. That is a pretty loud track. I'll turn that down a hair. There you go. So I've been told by a few different people, challenge nodes are hard to do, and that's kind of like a no-brainer, right? They are hard to do. No, but especially Deadpool versus MPQ, it's got some of the harder teams in it. Now, of course, since Worthy Cap got his nerf, some of it went down in volatility. Can I use that word? I just say difficulty. But they're still hard. The first one was probably the easier of them. It had Okoye in it, and what was it? Beta Ray Bill and Thor, I want to say. But it's not that hard because Thor's at full health, so he's not doing his God of Thunder routine, and you can really just focus on Okoye, beat her down before, things get out of control. It's kind of hard because Beta Ray Bill only needs 6 blue to get rolling, but as long as you can control their blue AP, you're in the clear. Instead, it's funny how, the next track is, low in volume, right? Let's see if it kicks up in a moment here. Anyway, so this one, so I already run all the nodes. I don't really need to do any more, but hey, that's not why we do these things. The super duper tough one. This team right here, once again, Captain America, 4-star, the Worthy Cap, he got a big time nerf, and it makes this a lot easier than what it once was. But it doesn't mean it's still easy. Hawkeye can fire off cheap powers and keep his blues and reds rolling really easy. And if the computer wants, it can use those blues, the reds to fuel Jessica Jones instead, which is honestly a better payout. Captain America is just there to jump in front of your match 4s or better, take no damage from them, and make more countdowns that Hawkeye's going to get more AP out of. Before, we used to do a whole bunch more stuff that Hawkeye would take advantage of, but that's in the past. That's not now. Captain America only makes 1 countdown now, and it's only if you make a match 4 or greater. Granted, he'll take no damage, but still, it doesn't make you into clear. The only thing that's super annoying anymore is that they just need a bunch of blue, and Captain America can stun you and ragdoll you around with charge tiles and whatnot. If I had to say anything, I think the biggest threat of these 3 is probably Jessica Jones, because her traps can come out of nowhere and just kind of smack you with a cascade. Hawkeye's probably second, Captain America's third. Captain's no threat. He just is annoying when he gets in the way with his match 4 silliness. I'm going to use 3 different teams. The first one I'm going to use is probably the team I like to use the most, but it's only because, in my opinion, it's fun. And unlike my normal runs that you guys watch me do, I'm actually going to use 5-star characters because it's the challenge node. These are the hard ones. They kind of need to get through some of this stuff. So first up, Oh, I forgot. I didn't weaken my Thor down. It's kind of part of the whole thing. Uh-oh. So, do you have a 5-star Thor? If you're watching this and you don't have a 5-star Thor, let me show you what we do to tenderize him, as I like to call it. It's a nice and easy trick. Find the easy nodes. These ones that are level 65, go into them. Throw on your easy node team. You should have look at the bottom there. See, it's called easy nodes. I do that on purpose. Thanos, Thor, and then someone else just to, smack them hard and get this over with. So literally, I'm just going to match a yellow or a blue or a black, because that's Colossus strong hits. Now, this works with anybody, really. You just need to be able to smack them down real fast so you're not wasting your time. You also don't even have to kill them. You could go into the fight and just hit retreat. Okay, put Thor on, and then 2 people you don't care about, and then just hit retreat. I like to kill them because why not? It's just 1 hit and they're done. But, yeah. So I'm just tenderizing Thor, which means I'm getting him below half health. In my case, since he's not champed, I want to note that I could champ him. I don't want to. I want him to stay about 15 levels under Okoi, so Okoi always tanks all the colors for him. I don't want him ever tanking colors over Okoi, okay? Anyways, that said, I have to get him below half health, which is, for me, because of his support that I have on, is about 24,000. Okay. Just fast forwarding my way through all this. So I'm going to go back to the top of them, the first of the 65s again, the easy nodes. And we're going to hit... There's no black, there's no yellow, there's no blue. I'm just going to take this match 4, I guess. Two more of these and it should be done. Nice and tender. I didn't need to make the match 5. Okay, one more. Here it is. That will do. Right there. So he's below 24,000. He's at the mark where his green passive is on. So let's go back here. I'm going to throw Okoi over here. And Iceman. This is the first of my challenge node teams. Now, of course, this works because my Okoi is champed. My Thor could be champed, but he's not. He's at 436. My Iceman is champed. And right now he's boosted, but that's actually not even important. He doesn't have to be boosted for this to work. His green passive, if you didn't know, at 50% or less health, it destroys 5 basic red, green, or yellow tiles. That doesn't just mean destruction, that's also the damage for those tiles, and it's also AP regeneration. So you're getting 5 free AP every turn. That's causing cascades potentially too, meaning Okoi is going to reap rewards from that red and that yellow, meaning I can fire her spear off more often, and more importantly, her yellow, which restores her health and converts 4 random basic tiles to team-up tiles, which fuels her Wakanda Forever. You get the point. Now, since you're trimming away red, yellow, and greens every turn, it's also making it so the blues are more prevalent on the board. Not to mention purples and blacks, but we don't care about those as much. Since the blues are more prevalent on the board, Iceman's going to be able to match those more often. There are going to be points in this match when Iceman is in front more than Okoi, and I can't help that. He is boosted right now after all, but it's okay. He's got a ton of health for it. He can take it. I'll lose some AP, some team-up AP due to it because of Wakanda Forever, but it'll be worth it in the end. I'll make it up with Okoi's yellow firing. It'll be okay. Really, Okoi's Wakanda Forever is going to fuel the strength of Iceman's green. Thor's going to gather so much green. Iceman's going to be able to fire off his Icemen, and when this thing... when you destroy one of these tiles, deals that much, about 6,000 damage to the enemy team, multiply that with Okoi's Wakanda Forever, not to mention all the stunning power of his blue tiles we'll have everywhere. It's big control. Don't let Thor get downed, don't put him in front, but there should be no reason for him to ever be in front. Okay, ready, go. Normally I'd put on 2 team up, and 2 blue AP to get Iceman rolling quicker, but I don't know if we're really going to need it with all the boosts we have. So, I'm going to hit... Let's start working on Jessica? Yeah, let's work on Jessica. Now, if you see her traps, that are about to be... easy matchable, you should probably get rid of them. You don't want her getting lucky on a cascade and breaking one of those open. Note that I've turned the animations off. There's no reason to have them on, to be quite honest. Not for this right now. Team-ups are only going to use them if it's something that is going to help us, or maybe it's the end of the fight. But there's no real reason to use a team-up unless there's a strategic purpose right now. In this case, the American Hero kicked him because I had that match 5. Kind of stinks, but it's okay. I'll deal. What I do want to do is I want to get Iceman's blues rolling. So let me do this. There we go. I should have matched that black already, but it's okay. So right here, there's a few different things I want to do with this. Let me stop her from... Oh man, there's a few different things I don't like about this. We're going to stun him so we can kind of go ham on people with match 4s and whatnot. Okay. Now we're going to switch to Jessica. And there's no reason to use these things yet. Nope, nope, nope. I keep looking like there is, but there isn't. Do this match 4 while Cap is stunned. So we got 19 team up, even though Iceman's been in the front so much. Matter of fact, let's get Jessica out of commission for a minute. I don't want her putting down more traps than we need. Look at that Iceman damage. Did you see that? It's ridiculous. It's really good. One might think, why won't you use this on the regular nodes? Because honestly, it's slow. The only reason I use this here instead of like burning through regular nodes is because it has a lot of staying power. It has a lot of power late game. It does take a few rounds to get rolling. As strong as it is, it doesn't win as quick as like Okoye, Immortal Hulk, and Polaris. Like that team is stupid fast. But it doesn't have sustainability like this team does. Okoye, half health Thor, and Iceman can keep people stun locked, can dish out large amounts of damage, all the while Okoye is sitting there tanking a bunch, or even Iceman can tank with his yellow ability. It's a lot more sustainable, a lot more guaranteed, and you can stun these really giant level people if they start to give you a problem. So that's that one team. I like that team a lot, but it's not so common because, I mean, you look at it. It was like 3 5-star champs, right? So what's another team you like to use? My next team that I'm going to use, I'm going to use this challenge node team, aptly named, okay? This one is a little slower, but it works all the same, and it only uses two 4-star guys, Coulson and Gamora. Okay, note their makeup, how they are made up. It is kind of important, nay, it is very important to how it works. Gamora's at 355, Coulson's at 553, Hawkeye is at 535, but honestly, you don't need a champed Hawkeye. I used to do this team with my Hawkeye having only like maybe 6 covers. The more purple you have, the better, and you need at least 1 cover in his red. Not his blue, his red. You don't need to fire his blue ever. You're saving blue for her, okay? You also want Wong at highest level you can get him on your Hawkeye. Gamora does really good with the Milano on her. I'll get into why in a moment. And Coulson, I just put this on it. It's only like a little 50, but okay, let's get into why. Quantum Realm, even rank 1, gives me a small chance, 22%, to start with 5 purple AP. Do you know what 5 purple AP does with Coulson? I'm 1 match away from doing best laid plans. One singular match. That's really good. If I match 1 purple, I can, well, 3 purple, obviously. I can do a swap, and that's going to make charge tiles. And I'm not looking for the damage. I'm looking for swapping 2 tiles, charging them. In this case, blue tiles, so I'll have a bunch of blue, so Gamora can start stunning people. It's an early game entrance to Stunville. Okay? Gamora's is a lot more involved, obviously, because I got 4 ranks on her. But first up, rank 1, really important. When a supported character, Gamora, with her stuns, keep that in mind, fires a power, there's a almost 50% chance at this level of creating a strength blob purple strike tile. Why is that important? Because of her passive that says kill everyone. Well, I should say kill everyone. Kill the guy in front if you have a friendly special tile on all purples. Okay? So that's a big deal. Green match damage we don't care about. At the start of the battle, there's a chance, pretty high chance, to gain 3 black AP. One of her moves is black. That's pretty big. So that's 3 black closer for her. At the start of the battle, there's a bigger chance of gaining 3 purple. What did we say about Coulson again? He has a chance of starting with 5. If both of these kick in, you can just cast it right off the rip. Right in the beginning of the battle, you can cast Coulson's Best Laid Plans, or whatever his purple's called, and make the AP you want right away. No waiting. It's very awesome. Finally, Wong. Probably the most important part of this. Rank 1. Really important. When the supported character makes a blue match, which he will. Hawkeye being a 5-star character, he will be making your blue matches. There's a basically 23% chance to gain 1 extra blue. That's a big deal. Getting 4 blue instead of 3, that's huge, because Gamora's blue only takes 6 to cast, so you can be casting it so much more often, so much quicker. Also, rank 2, when a friendly power is fired. A friendly power, not one of his. A friendly, meaning any power on your team is fired. There's a small chance, 30% chance, to remove an enemy special tile. That's huge too, because sometimes there's an enemy special tile on a purple, and you need to get rid of that. Well, Wong here is just going to take care of it for you. And then finally, when you make a match 5 or greater, destroy 1 AP in the enemy's strongest color. That's not important, but hey, it's nice that it's there. Okay? All these things added together are going to make a very careful, like a game of operation in Marvel Puzzle Quest. You want to put some supports on, make this easier on yourself. I suggest some blue-purple, and I suggest some red-yellow. Really, you want to get Hawkeye's red out as quick as possible to make countdowns, so Gamora can use all the blue generated to stun 2 people. All the while, Coulson is making extra countdowns that Hawkeye's going to make AP from due to his passive on his purple. Okay? And you're just going to keep generating blue, making a blue engine, basically, so Gamora can keep stunning people and the computer will never move until you sunlock and insta-kill everyone via Gamora's passive. Here goes in action. So... we don't have enough purple. Both the things didn't kick in. This looks like these Coulson's did, but Gamora's didn't. That's kind of funny. Let's match this purple so I can do this next turn. Let's work on him first, because I don't know, because I said so. So here we go. We're going to switch. I'm obviously going to do a blue, but I'm just looking at which blue is best. I guess I'm going to take this one from down here, move it up here-ish. Sure. So now I got some blue AP. Awesome. Which means I stun you and you, making passive. Awesome. Look at that. 3 strike tiles already, and Coulson throws out the countdown. Okay? So all we got is this character right here, Jessica Jones, to worry about. And we're going to do this match 4 because I want the blues. I know I got a purple special there, but honestly, the less purples on your board, the less specials you need. That's really important. It's not about getting a bunch of purple specials. It's about getting all the purple specials, which means less purple tiles needs less purple specials. So you want to trim that fat later on. First thing you want to do is get the engine running by getting all these countdowns out there via Hawkeye and Coulson. Gamora's just going to keep stunning people. So you want to throw this red arrow out there, because it only costs 5. That's 5 red for a countdown. And oh wait, here comes the other countdown thanks to Coulson. I switched to him because he only has 1 turn left of stun, but it's okay. That'll be short-lived for him. I'm going to take this red. See, no one can move because they're all stunned. Want to make careful moves here. I'm not moving fast. You want to make sure you measure your moves. Okay, so I'm going to stun him again. I have 14 blue. I can use 6 to stun him. More countdowns are made because of Coulson. In the meantime, I'm going to throw out another red arrow. Okay? I'm going to switch to Captain because he's going to be the next one that needs stunning. Look at all those purple specials out there. I don't see a regular purple, do you? Oh, yep, there it is at the bottom. It's at the bottom. It's okay. It'll be good next turn. I will, for now... Let's do this green. Oh, wow, I didn't want all that. Now it's going to make more purples. Oh, well. So now I have 2 purples out there that need that attention. It's okay, we're going to get rid of one of them. We're going to, first off, we're going to cast this red arrow again. And we will match that purple. Look at all that blue I have. 22 blue. Okay. We're going to stun Captain. There you go. Another purple special. Now, I'm not going to throw out another red arrow because look at all the blue AP I have. You'd think, why wouldn't you want more AP, right? Well, here's the deal. If you throw out more countdowns, it means more tiles are going to expire, which means more tiles are going to fall from the top. We really don't want more tiles falling from the top. We want to control the amount of purples on the board. The more the control you have out of the purples on the board, the less purples you're going to need in the end. You want less tiles dropping to keep your control on the game. Okay? Instead, I'm going to save my red for Gamora's red now. It's more expensive, and Gamora gets a little extra... What was it her support said? When the supported character fires a power, there's a chance of creating a strength purple tile, okay? So if she can fire the red, she'll get a chance of making another purple tile out there. I'm going to take this black so I can have a chance of using her ability. Look at that. All those tiles went down, and I got a bunch of new purples up there. I don't need all those purples, but here they are, you know? So, stunning her. Getting an extra strike tile because of the Milano. The countdown is out there. We're going to use Coulson's purple to get rid of some of this. Let's see. I'm going to do... Man, there's a couple different ways to do this. I'm trying to see which one's the best one. Thank you for bearing with me here. How about if I take that purple, put it here. Okay. Because now I'm just going to make a match 4 of it and get rid of all those purples. Okay, now there's only one purple on board currently that's not special. I'm going to switch to Hawkeye. We're going to stun him. And there it is. All the purples are mine now. So now I just got to be very careful and not not disturb that, for lack of better words. I'm trying to see if there's a nice and easy way to do this without making 3 tiles drop. Because sometimes you can make it so 3 tiles won't drop, make it less, but usually that requires a fortified tile. I'm not seeing that option. So, don't match a team up, by the way, because if you match a team up, Coulson's going to reduce that countdown down to 0, and that'll make another tile drop. We want less tiles dropping, remember. I'll match this red over here to that trap just so I doesn't have to worry about that. And there we go. That's 1 insta-kill. I got 5 new tiles out there to play with. I gotta stun him first. He got knocked out of stun. So let's switch to Jessica Jones because she's about to wake up. And we're gonna use this black to fill up the rest of the tiles. There we go. They're all filled up. We're gonna match this blue just to add to our reservoir because, well, actually, let's match the red. I have an idea for that. It might come in. Oh, there's a purple that fell down. See? You can't plan for everything. But you can just keep him stun locked forever by keep incapacitating him with Gamora and just wait it out. We'll switch to Cap. He's the next one to come out of stun. Give me this red. There we go. No purples. That's mine now. So I'm going to take Best Laid Plans, and I'm going to match these blacks. There's a lot of purples out there. Yikes. It's okay. We're going to do this. Okay, now there's only one purple left. Do you know what makes... We have a chance here to make a purple special. There it is. Okay. So this could be game. Let's try it. There's two purple specials that dropped. It's okay, it happens. We're going to try it again. Give me another purple special, please. There it is. And we have another trick up our sleeve. Coulson's yellow makes one purple spy countdown. There you go. It's another purple special. So let's try it again. Let's have no purples drop. Uh-oh. More blues drop. Ah, no. I only see one purple still. We're going to get rid of it. We're going to use this Best Laid Plans to put this right here. Okay, now the purple's matchable. I'm just going to match them. Oh, ooh, I forgot to stun her. Ooh, don't let her wake up. Okay. Two more purples. Do you get the point, though? I'm just slowly whittling her down. Wow, that's a lot of purples that dropped. But it's okay, she can't do anything. All these countdowns, all this AP generation, she can't do anything. She's just going to sit there and take this. We're going to do that. There's only one purple special left. Oh, two now. Thanks, game. She's almost dead just from all this damage I've been doing. We're going to put this right here. We're going to match this. There's still a purple. That's ridiculous. It's okay. She's done. Yeah, we're just going to match this blue then. And done through damage. Honestly, that doesn't happen often, but you get the point. You just keep managing the purples. Keep the purples trimmed low. You don't want a large amount of them. Use your Best Laid Plans. Use Gamora's black. Use other things to keep the purple specials yours, but the supports will keep trimming away the enemy specials. All those different passive interactions are going to keep generating you AP and making it a lot easier to control the enemy. Okay, that's that team. And finally, we're moving on to the last of the easy teams to win this with. There are other teams, mind you. It's just these are the three teams I find the most consistent to win challenge nodes with. So that was the challenge node team, I like to call them, because I really don't use them for anything else but a challenge node. And that's only if it's I can't, like, you know, punish my way through with Okoye, Iceman, and Half Thor. Another one is the Winfinite team. Beta Ray Bill. You don't have to have them champed. You do not. You can do it with just, 5-6 covers. It's how I used to do it once again before I had them champed. You need as much yellow as you can get, and if you can have a cover in blue and a cover in green, great. But you really need all the yellow you can get, because you need that passive that says, generate one blue and one green for every strength, every projectile that is destroyed, which includes matching, by the way. So that's a big, big important thing. 4-star Thanos, champ him up, make him 355. That's a big deal. You need it at those numbers. Polaris, 454. The supports aren't as important on these guys, but it makes a big difference. So for Beta Ray Bill, I put on Carol's Communicator. Why? He's going to tank most of the things because of his level. Well, in my case, because he's champed, but he'll probably tank most of it for you guys too if you have him up there. Rank 1, there's a chance to make 2 extra projectiles. Beta Ray Bill likes that. At rank 3, when a friendly special tiles match, there's a nice, decent chance to heal the supported character. Once again, him being the tank, he's going to like that. It'll keep him in the fight longer. And you're going to be matching your own friendly tiles all the time anyways, because you want that blue and green AP. Okay? Thanos over here, I put on him a Cull Obsidian. Now there's other options out there. I only put this on him because it's a support that, 1, goes on villains, and there's not a lot of those. 2, at the start of the turn, there's about 11% chance to create a projectile. It's an extra projectile. Who's going to argue with that? And it gives him a little bit extra health at rank 3, which, he kind of needs it, but it's not that big of a deal. It's that rank 1 ability, getting an extra projectile chance every turn. That's nice. And Polaris, okay? I put on her the Vibranium Ore. That's, in my opinion, one of the best things I've ever put on her. Characters supported powers, deal extra damage to enemies. When you make a match 4 or greater, create a projectile. That's huge. Supported character takes about almost 10% less damage from enemy matches. That's big. And then when you make a match in the team's strongest color, there's a chance to gain 1 extra AP of that color. It's somewhat decent too. It doesn't come in handy all that often, but it's nice. But that rank 2 ability, making an extra projectile upon match 4s, that's really, really big. And of course, she's Polaris, so you know what she's doing. I have her at 454 because I want that 4-turn stun. I don't need the extra damage tiles. I just need that 4-turn stun. Okay. Of course, because that you want the purple at 5. I mean, who doesn't, right? So when I match or destroy, these tiles, you create tiles that are pretty decently strong. You deal some damage and create some good tiles. I think it's good to have that at 5. I'm guessing you could have it at 4 and probably still get away with it, but I guess for this team composition, it doesn't even matter. But that's just where I have it. And finally, Particle Accelerator. At the start of the turn, she deals some damage for each special tile on the board. If none exists, create a friendly strike tile. That's a big deal. Okay? It's probably good to have it at 5. I don't know, I have it at 4. I think there's multiple ways to run her. This is just my build. I use a 4-5-4 on her. She's one of those characters that you can kind of almost not go wrong. She's just good. So, if you haven't seen it before, you're about to see it in its full glory. It's not that hard to run. It almost runs itself. You just got to make sure that when you cast your abilities, that you do it in the right order. You don't want to run out of AP and not have everyone already stun locked or whatever. You'll see. These guys, mind you, are pretty high level, but I'm pretty confident in these 2 4-stars and a 5-star guy. They're level 610. Because you're running Polaris and Beta Ray Bill, you're aiming for a projectile no matter what. So, this one. You need more protects out there. Must have more protects. If I lose at all, it's because they matched one of these Jessica Jones damning evidence traps. If they match one of those, you can't help it. It's just game. It's too strong. What does it do? 34,000. That's ridiculous. Beta Ray Bill could survive it, but not much else. I need a projectile. They left me high and dry here, fellas. Well, let's do this. I'm just kind of shaking the board up. I could have used that match 4, sir. Sirs. Okay, make that match 4. See, I'm making more projectiles. Gotta make more projectiles. Matching greens when you can is nice, but projectiles come first. Like I'm matching this green down here because it's gonna make the blacks fall, and that'll match projectile. So nice. I got 12 green. You know what that means? I'm going to switch to Captain because I don't need him to jump in front for no reason. I'm going to fire off the Mad Titan's Mercy. Just going to destroy a bunch of stuff, which includes projectiles. A bunch of things get matched. I now have 13 green and 22 blue because of all the protects that got destroyed and recreated. Thank you, Polaris. Because Iron Proficiency only costs 7, and I have 22 now, I'm just going to stun you. I'm going to stun you. I'm going to stun you. I got 4 turns of freedom now. I can do what I want. But what I'm going to do, Mad Titan Mercy. Now, I want to just, order of operations, I just want to let you guys know, when I destroy these things, they come back in a certain order. For some reason, somewhere in the game's programming, protect tiles get a precedent over strike tiles and attack tiles. I don't know why. But so if I destroy a bunch of tiles, and these are strike tiles and attack tiles, you see, right? The protect tiles get made first. So if there's only enough room on the board for, say, 30 new tiles, but 20 of them are going to be protect and 20 of them are going to be strike, even though that makes 40, it won't divide it in half and be like, oh, okay, we'll give you 15 and 15. No, it'll make all 20 protect and only 10 strike. Protect tiles get made first for some reason in the game's algorithm. So, look at all those protect tiles that got made. You know I destroyed a bunch of strikes in there. All those protects come back. And are we going to argue about it? Not one bit. Because we get to run this over and over again using Mad Titan's Mercy. Now, they're stunned for 4 turns. I don't have any fear. Let's use up all the blue each time on Clash the Worthy. Just smacking them in the face with that hammer over and over again. And then Mad Titan's Mercy. Make sure that you have at least... you run Mad Titan's Mercy if you have 23 or less green. Okay, if you have 24 or more green, which I do now, you can throw in a Scuttlebutt. Okay, that does some decent damage across the board. Now the rest of it, more blue hammers. Clash the Worthy, Clash the Worthy, Clash the Worthy. Uh-oh, I got 23 or less green. Mad Titan Mercy. Look at that, I got 30 blue, 30 green. We're going to do Scuttlebutt. Clash the Worthy. Clash the Worthy. Bye. Clash the Worthy. Clash the Worthy. Clash the Worthy. Mad Titan's Mercy. Does this look hard? It's not. Not one bit. Scuttlebutt. Repeat. And this team will beat most any team you fight anywhere. And I mean that. Not just challenge nodes, it'll win a lot of PvP battles, it'll win a lot of every battle. The only thing is it's not quick. It's a slow team because you have to do this repetitive motion over and over again. It's also not immune to defeat. It is not great on defense. If someone sees this, if you beat someone in PvP with this, they're going to see they used Polaris and Beta Ray Bill and Thanos, and they're just going to aim right for Polaris and spank her real fast. She ain't going to survive like 2 rounds. You best believe like Apocalypse or 5-star Professor X or something like that's just going to blast her, and then your team is done. Anyways. More blue hammers. More blue hammers. More blue hammers. And by the way, more blue hammers. And if you didn't know, more blue hammers. Mad Titan Mercy. We're almost done. If you've been noticing Beta Ray Bill healing, by the way, because of that Carol communicator, all these projectiles were matching. He's almost full health again. Okay, Scuttlebutt, blue hammer, blue hammer, blue hammer, blue hammer. Oh my god, Thanos' vicious determination for spice. Do it again. No. Scuttlebutt. Anyways. So, there you go. Remember when that used to be 5-star Captain Marvel in there, and then they nerfed her for no reason? Yeah, good times. But anyways, that was how you run Shield Clearance Level 10 Challenge Node. Even on the hard ones like that, that'll do it almost every time. Probably the hardest one still to date, in my opinion, is the one for Simulator, the very first sub where they have Mr. Sinister as the baddie. Oh my lord, that's the hardest one. But it's still doable. The Winfinite team is probably your best bet to get through it, because all those projectiles are going to overwrite all his traps. So it's your best bet. I wish you good luck on it, but you probably won't need it. The challenge nodes used to be really, really hard, but as time went on, we've all figured out the solutions. And if you didn't know them, I hope now you do. Aim for those teams if you don't already have them. Work them, get them up there. Get yourself the challenge node team or the Winfinite team, and start rocking those challenge node and get those rewards. I mean, there's free CP in there, and that CP is important for building your horde. So, you know, speaking of which, tomorrow Ronan the Accuser is supposed to be in his new store, the CP store. If you didn't know already, here's a little hint. It's supposed to come in with Hela and Mr. Sinister. It's kind of ironic that I brought him up earlier. So I don't know if you need Hela or if you need Mr. Sinister at all. I have a champed Hela. That's great. It's nice. I'll get the champ levels from any pulls I get of her. But I do need the Mr. Sinister. I think I have like maybe 5 covers for him. I had really bad luck when he was around, so I could use that. And plus, I need a Ronin. I don't have any Ronin covers. I didn't get lucky in the HP store going on right now, and honestly, it's far and few between that I do. So, but thank you very much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow when I do the pull video for Ronin in his store. So check you later, guys. Bye.